Center for East Turkestan National Interest is to strengthen and aid East Turkestanians, organizations, and diaspora in a timely manner to new developments and concerns such as political and geostrategic issues related to East Turkestan. They aim to help organizations understand the challenges and the benefits of the East Turkestani people's point of view and to respond effectively. They provide an alternative political lens to international organizations and governmental bodies to assist in the understanding of geopolitical issues impacting the fate of East Turkestan's future. Today's event is also a significant beginning and part of the goals and the missions for the Center of East Turkestan National Interest. My name is Sarah Sulaiman, and I have the honor today to serve as your moderator for today's important event. As the concerns surrounding China's genocide of East Turkestan and unresolved issues of its sovereignty drastically increase, today we gather here aiming to examine the critical issues from multifaceted perspectives. Throughout the conference, our goal is to have practical discussions that confronts the global security challenges posed by China's actions and unfair intentions. This will lead us to explore the implication of East Turkestan's right to sovereignty and will allow us to discuss the debates enacted and debate on the most constructive actions needed to be enabled to hold China accountable. We are privileged to have respected scholars, politicians, and activists who can share their expertise and visionary ideas with us today. As the moderator, I ask every one of you to actively participate, ask thought-provoking questions, and contribute your valuable comments. I extend my deepest gratitude to the organizers, sponsors, and volunteers who have worked tirelessly to make this event happen. Particularly, I would like to thank the amazing community members of the East Turkestanian Federation of Canada as a host organization. It is through their hard work, dedication, and commitment that we are able to gather here today. Before we start, I would like to mention the conference rules briefly. Each speaker has about 25 minutes, but as each speaker is very valuable to us today, I'm willing to extend a couple of minutes for them if they would like to add anything important to their speech. We have a Q&A segment during the panel this afternoon, so speakers will not be taking any questions or comments, so please remember your questions for later this afternoon. As I've said before, we have an appointed cameraman and have not allowed participants to take photos or videos during the conference. Please feel free to connect and network. We strongly encourage it, but please respect any privacy preferences and ask consent before sharing personal information. Thank you for your cooperation, and let us begin the symposium. I would first like to introduce the Director of Center for East Turkestan National Interest, Mr. Nijat Turghun, to the stage.
Good morning, our distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, are very welcome. I feel extremely glad to welcome everyone to this much-awaited conference. It gives me the immense pleasure to be standing in front of you, among the most esteemed personality who want to allocate in their respective fields. Before we started the conference, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the Mrs. Nijat Turghun and her group members who sincerely contributed to this event in order to make it a success. This wouldn't be possible without your support. Meanwhile, we are gathering here, the world is encountering a tremendous challenge and are being tested by the war and the peace and conflict and crisis, not least by the ongoing genocide in the Chinese-occupied East Turkestan. Despite the fact the destiny of every nation determines by its geography, all destiny is interrelated and interconnected. The Chinese genocidal politics and the continuous occupation in East Turkestan are testing and asking the truth of our universal values, the function of international system, a sustainability of international system, a stability of the regional and the international security and the peace. Without doubt, China is a country with the intent to shape the international order, increasing the economic, diplomatic, and the military technological power to do it. China's vision would move us away from the universal values which have sustained the world progress over the past 75 years. We have to confront the reality that how we confront the threat China poses is directly related to how we will find the solution for the question of East Turkestan, because of the East Turkestan's geostrategic, geoeconomic significance to China's national strategy, regional and international peace and security. And we have to become aware of the fact, the fundamental root cause of this genocide in East Turkestan is occupation. As we walk the steps ahead, the perspective must be kept in the mind. Therefore, to defend the rule-based international order, the system of the laws, agreement, principle, institution, requires every one of us to have the necessary to grasp the meaning of the East Turkestan's right to the sovereignty and the global security imperative. It is not an exaggeration to say that how we managed to do it surely helped us to shape the world for the future. Lastly, I would like to invite our honorable guests to share their knowledge with us. It will really help us to delve deeper into the subject and understand its nuances.